something that I don't think people realize is, and I know you realize this, but it just something you said made me think of it. And it's such a subtle thing, but you attract the thought as well. I don't think people realize that they don't realize that they are the space in which objects arise. And you're always this field of some kind of essence, some kind of energy, whether that be fear to love, like the gradient from fear to love. And whatever essence you are is the thought that attracts. Like, you attract that thought of like essence. I don't think people realize that a thought is a vibration that you attract. It's not who you are. You are the essence. You are the field of which vibrations arise in. And if you focus on any object, which is a thought, and even the emotion is an object within the space. So space, I say space is pure love, and any object within space is judged or seen from pure. Sorry, I'm just walking around. I don't know why I'm like recording, just walking around, and so it's become so comfortable just talking to myself. Just walking around in crowds of me again. So what was I saying? Any object within the space of love that is you is attracted, right? And when you know yourself as space, usually like you just have the most blissful thoughts. And these people are looking at me strangely again. And as soon as you judge an object within the space that is you, that's what creates the distortion or the emotion. And then we think, like, because the emotion is also an object within the space that is you, so you further judge the emotion, and it just builds and builds and builds because you just keep on pushing against the objects within the space that is you. And that's why I say, well, just focus on the space and you just become the space again, and everything neutralizes and you just go back to zero, and all is well, and then you just create what the culmination of image is, the space or the love knows itself as. And I'm not trying to say, obviously, it's the only way to create a new image is to judge, because that's what creates the new space of now. And it's such a subtle thing, but people don't get it. It's like they don't realize that the space is the observer, and objects arise in the space, and the emotional frequency that you're in attracts whatever thoughts, whatever objects within the space. And objects eventually, they become obviously physical matter, because the longer you focus on something, the denser it becomes, and therefore it changes frequency so you can interpret it as physical matter. But it's all just thought. It's all just thought vibrations.